Over the past decade, we have seen a rise in the number of pets being admitted to animal rescue homes across Britain. Pet population is at an all-time high, with approximately 17 million cats and dogs populating the country, and as puppy farms continue to breed, overpopulation is set to only get worse. We visited Windyway Animal Sanctuary in Macclesfield to talk to the owner about the stress of working in such highly populated times.
Well, some weeks we have none brought in, other weeks we can have 10 or more cats, dogs, rabbits. So you get happy times and you get sad times and you get very stressful times. And then people, you can say, we'll ring you when we get a space, but then you can go outside and find that somebody's dumped one.
According to the RSPCA, almost 200,000 animals were rescued in 2012, yet only a quarter of these found a new home. We spoke to Clare Bruin, who has been working at Windyway Animal Sanctuary for 6 years, following her work placement from university during her degree in animal behaviour.
I think one of the things that really upsets me about working here is when people overlook animals for silly reasons. So people come up and they want a dog that's really friendly with their children and with everyone that comes around, and then we show them it and they go, oh no, I don't like staffies. And yet the 3 friendliest dogs here by a mile are 3 staffies. And I guess with the cats as well, everyone overlooks the black cats and the black and white cats. It's important to encourage people to adopt because there are so many dogs and cats needing homes. If you're the right candidate to adopt, if you've got the time and the patience and you can work with the dog, come and get someone because they need homes so much, and it's so nice to give a dog a second chance.
Windyway Animal Sanctuary cared for almost 500 animals in 2013, and yet only 341 were able to find a home. We visited Pat Barnard at her home to talk about how giving a rescue dog a second chance can leave you with a perfect, loving family pet.
So Misty now is about 14. We don't know definite because she was actually abandoned, and she was found in a field by a man who got horses in the next field. So he took her in but couldn't keep her, so that's how she ended up in Windyway. There had been a couple come to see her, couldn't make their mind up, and so they didn't leave the name and address, so I went in the meantime. Their loss was my gain.
It is sometimes difficult saying goodbye, but to be honest, it's so nice to see them going to a nice new home, and if we've done the home checks and we approve the home, we like where they're going, although it's hard to say goodbye, it's so lovely seeing them go, and a lot of them come up to visit anyway, so it's nice to see them again when they do.
In a recent survey, Dogs Trust revealed that 900,000 dog owners had bought dogs from puppy farm supplied outlets. Rachel Trafford, a certified international canine behaviourist based in Leek, joined us to tell us about some of the facts that are often overlooked when referring to adoption.
Our problem is, as a rescue also, we have to make ethical decisions about whether this owner can meet that dog's needs. If someone came to me and said, could I have a puppy, and they said they worked for 8 hours a day, I'd have to say no, because you can't toilet train a puppy, you can't meet its social needs. It will be lonely and isolated, and they are social animals. You need to take on a dog knowing that it isn't going to be a ready-made dog in a couple of weeks' time. You are going to have to give it patience and let it unravel and learn to trust again. Not all shelters want to publish the statistics, and not all shelters will say that they do put animals to sleep. But unfortunately, it's inevitable. There are far too many dogs for the amount of homes that there are. All the rescues are really full up and struggling. They're at breaking point.
Everybody deserves a chance, and there's just so many in the rescue centres that I think, to rescue one, and they're so grateful. I mean, we get so many tales and that, and just give them another chance.
If we buy puppies, we encourage people to breed puppies, and the more people breed puppies, the fuller our rescue centres are going to be. Because every adolescent in a rescue centre was a puppy. Just wind the clock back a bit. The government is licensing puppy farms to churn out hundreds and hundreds of puppies every year, and at the same time paying local authorities to dispose of bodies from the shelters. It doesn't make any sense.
Animal sanctuaries like Windyway receive animals daily, and space is running out. Innocent animals are losing their lives to a battle that they didn't choose to be part of, and all they need is a home. Dogs Trust reports to caring for almost 17,000 dogs annually, and yet only approximately 86% of these found suitable homes. For as long as puppy farms are licensed to breed, animals will be left without a home and rescue centres left without any space. It's a problem that's growing out of control, and currently only the animals are being left to pay the price.